All right, welcome to Tufftalk Podcast Miami. It's your host T. It's a show where we talk about tough topics and everything else. And today we have two lovely ladies. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Let's give me your name. Your name, age, occupation.
Okay.
Single, married.
Okay. I am Divine Savage. Everyone calls me Divine. I am a masseuse. I do movement meditation, divine movement, and I host retreats, divine energy retreats. And I don't tell my age because everybody think I'm 21, and I'm rocking with that.
Okay.
With it.
She 21, y'all.
Get it? That's right.
What else? Age,
And I'm married.
occupation?
I'm married.
Okay, and she married. She took him, fellas. Y'all
But you can still book me for a massage, though.
Yes, y'all can do that.
Okay.
Go ahead, love.
Sure. My name is Love. I also go by Ocean Wumi. And let's see, I'm a couple of things here. A self-empowerment coach, a doula, and I'm owner of Love and Peace Wellness with my partner, Spencer, or Peace of Mind. He's an artist as well. And I also am a Yoni Yoga instructor.
Okay.
I have a partner. We're not married yet. And you wanted to know our age, but I'm whatever age you think I am.
Okay. She 21
That's
also,
how you know
fellas.
we over 30. That's how you know we over 30.
She said that, not me.
Oh, Lord. They 21.
Right.
We're gonna stick with it. So, basically, the topic tonight is gonna be men and women dynamics. I want to pick y'all brains, kind of show the men how women think. That's basically what it is.
How I think.
Okay.
How I
like
think.
that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So on this podcast, we like to talk. I like to do generalize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't like to just talk about one. But if you want to, that's on you. But we know.
I can share for the other women too, but it's gonna be from my perspective, from the nitty gritty.
Okay. So what we're gonna do first question we're gonna have is have you ever been on a date with a guy you had zero intention of fucking?
Yes.
When you used to date. So yes.
Yes.
Damn. What about you, love?
I gotta have some type of interest. I don't want to sit in front of nobody if we have no type of interest.
You're never.
No.
Never? When you was
No.
dating?
Ever.
No.
Before your partner?
Wow.
No.
That's a first.
How many dates you been on then?
That's a good question. I can't count them, but if I've been on a date with someone, it's because I found them of interest. I have no time to waste.
See?
Okay.
We're both women, but it's very different.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you said no. And you said
Yes.
yes. Why is that?
Wow.
So you've been on a date with a guy and you had zero intention of fucking.
Zero intentions.
You don't feel you ain't feel bad about that?
No.
He uses I have a little thing that I call ATR. You use his tension of time and resources. And he probably ain't get nothing out of it, did he?
No.
Damn.
Well, I can't say nothing because you got my time,
Mm-hmm.
you got my vibe, and I'm sure we built something.
But what about his time? His resources that he spent on that date?
We built something. Now, well, that's mostly when
That was I ain't talking
younger.
about your partner now, but the ones before your partner.
That's when I was younger. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I would still go out. Like, if somebody asked me out to lunch, even though I'm married, I would still go to lunch. But
Really?
yeah, if I have the time and if it's business oriented.
Oh, it's business.
Okay, that's different, okay? Business and with an intention
But
to...
see, they think it's a date sometimes, but you gotta kind of reel it in.
But I'm talking about a guy. He was at the bar. Let's say you was at the bar. Guy come up to you. Come up to you, holler at you. Want to take you on a date next week? Boom, take you on a date. And you ain't see it as a free meal? I'm gonna go on a date with him for a free meal.
No, but I need you to book a massage.
What? So,
I need you to book a massage, yo.
So at the end of the date, you say I need you to book a
Business.
massage.
I need you to book a massage. If you want some
That's
more
good
of my
because
time,
her
I need you.
in her mind, her perception is mainly business oriented.
Exactly.
So for me, if I'm out on a date with somebody, it's because we took the attention and time before we got to the resources portion to even know if it's worth going that route. So attention and time for me is we having phone calls or we're talking to get to know each other. A lot of time nowadays it's a lot of texting, it's a lot of video calling to get to know the person before you even figure if you want to go on a date with the person.
Yeah.
I'm not in in those shoes right now, but for me, that's what it would be before I even go on a date. And if I feel that there's some type of chemistry there, then we'll go on a date.
Okay.
Because I definitely don't want to sit at the table with somebody knowing you trying to get in my pants and you ugly, you nasty, you just disrespectful, you are narcissistic. Like, I cannot. I'm done.
So you know when the guy
I literally will be like, this is not gonna work, and be straight up front. And we're gonna have to leave early. I got something.
But
to
if
take
you
care
all
of.
that, we ain't even make it to the table.
But you will only it's just to get to the resources
Uh-huh.
part. Attention and time is the most important thing. That's that communication.
Is it safe to say that his attention and time is kind of more valuable than yours?
If I'm paying my phone bill and he's paying his phone bill, we got the same type of thing going on. So what else is there really? If in the attention and time would tell what type of man he is. Is he goal oriented? Is he dealing with business? Because I'm dealing with business too. And however, we will find time for that attention and time.
Mm-hmm.
So investing in that time and putting aside for us, that's what it's about when you want to get to learn to know someone. And also too, like if he has his business and I have mine and there's no tension between like, oh, I'm sitting here spending my time with you, like I'm wasting time. There could be nothing like that because it should be easily to flow together.
Okay.
That we're taking time out. So regardless if he's taking time out, it's not hindering his goals and what he has for himself.
Okay.
What inspired that question? I like that question. Is his time more
Attention
valuable
time
than yours?
is more valuable
What
than
inspired
yours.
that question?
Because all right, I like to see it as women are born with the value. They're born with women. As soon as you hit puberty, teenager, y'all get attention. Could be from high school boys, grown men. We even try to holler at teenagers. So you get that attention all the time. Man don't. He has to work to that certain value. And a lot of men don't work to that attention, to get a whole bunch of attention from women until he close to his 30s or in his 30s, when he made something of himself. So that's why I was saying, if you wasting his time, where he taking you out, and then he ain't have no, at the end of the night, no smash or nothing. It's
See,
like
that's
you
not
wasting
that's
your
another
time because
thing.
at the end of the day, you're gonna get something more than this lust.
Yeah, that's a whole lust move.
So you're not
On a
wasting
lot of
your time.
men.
You're never wasting your time when you're with Divine.
But you did that one guy though.
No, we went out with no intentions of smashing, but there were other intentions.
But he wanted to smash you, I guarantee it.
And sometimes
They usually do.
Yeah,
But
so
no.
he wasted his time and his money taking you out.
No, because you get something better in return.
All right, so here we go. Nowadays, men now, let's say 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 men now are virgins now, in the modern times. So it's hard. That means, with that being said, it's hard for men to have sex now. Because Instagram, seriously, Instagram, social media changed the game for dating market.
In COVID.
It's a global sexual marketplace now.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
now the women that was back then, let's say, who was in a little town, at that time, she only had to mess with the people in her geographic. But now she could get hit up by Drake, Future, and Cannon, all the athletes, and get flown out. Now, so that's what I'm saying. Now, it changed the game.
I mean, it's the same for him too. The same for him too.
Now, really, if he didn't work himself up to that level, because let's be honest.
Even if a woman doesn't even work herself up to that level, come on now. There's guys out there, okay, that literally look for women that are vulnerable, women who just don't know, damsels in distress type of situations. And this is a real thing. They search for that.
You right.
Right. So when she's not up to herself, preying on these women or preying on these girls, or the girls that pretend to be grown and is not. It's okay to cuss here, cause
don't know.
I just feel like I want to
cuss. but no, you can cuss. So with building, a woman don't really have to build herself for a man to want her.
True.
That's because and here's the natural chemistry reason why at times. Because a man naturally wants to provide for her.
Yes.
He wants to care for her. And he wants to help her because he sees the need to implement himself and be there in that way for her.
Yes.
And that's just how it should be and how it is. However, some people take advantage of that, no matter if you're a male or a female. That's just the bottom line of that.
I asked you that though because you said, is his time more valuable than yours? Because I've heard a lot of men speak on the fact that men are just more valuable than women and that men are more important. They're first, you know? And so I was wondering if you were coming from that perspective.
Well, I believe that men are leaders and women are followers of their man. If he's not the head of household or leader, if he's not the leader, I feel like what is he there for as a man? Now, safe to say, I want you to pick somebody who's a good leader, not just a bummy ass dude.
Right.
Sit on the couch, play video games or whatever. He has to be. And is it safe to say? Let me ask y'all ladies this: what do you want in a man? What do you want? What do you want in a man? What makes you fall in love with him? Like personality, being ambitious, tall, what like?
Awareness first. Awareness of self. Awareness, acknowledgement of the Most High. In serving, having the intention to serve the Most High.
Okay.
That's first for me.
Well, what makes me fall in love with my partner over and over again is his ambition to follow his goals and his dreams without feeling that he's attacked by society or his loved ones or his friends and even my own self. Him having that natural drive literally is just the innocence of that makes me fall in love with him.
Yeah.
And so just that pureness just draws me into him more and also inspires me. So it's just like a silent code that inspires me to stay focused. And because I'm able to do that with him while he's doing that, spiritually connects me closer to him.
Yes.
So where we have now created like a spiritual contract versus physical paper. So that's what makes me fall in love with him from what I'm finding out of what makes me fall in love with a man.
Yeah.
And with that and him also us praying together because we do prayers together. We pray over our food together. And after every time we pray over our food, we kiss each other because it's just like the ultimate connection of being able to like just at that moment connect to the Most High together.
Okay. But the ambition, you don't like the ambitious man? Devon?
After the awareness, definitely love an ambitious person.
From what I learned from women, they love an ambitious man. That what makes them like turns the woman on.
Because
For the
like
man.
you said, the men we're all leaders and we're all followers.
Okay.
But ultimately, the man is the head.
Yes.
And so you have to be ambitious in order to have vision
Mm-hmm.
and direction and give guidance to
Yes.
the people that's following you.
Okay. Okay.
And so, yes, ambition is very necessary.
Very. I believe the same. For me, talking to women.
He can't be short. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I mean, like, my guy, he's tall.
How tall are you, love?
I am 5'7", literally a quarter
That's why
away
you
from
can't be
5'8".
And how tall are you, Devon?
5'3".
5'3". Okay. Yeah, I said them heels. I was like, damn.
Yeah, my hair is literally touching.
Right, and then the hair.
Yeah, what them is like 2 inches, 3 inches.
Maybe 2.5.
Okay, so
So
right now you like
big.
5'10".
Probably so, and I'm still not my partner's height.
Oh, he's almost 6 feet right now.
He's still literally like taller than me.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Is it safe to say that women like tall men?
Definitely.
Even if he was the same height as me too.
Women
Super
like tall men.
Like tall men, right?
But women like short men too.
For a short period of time.
But mostly being tall is a benefit.
Yes. And
For
Cool.
guys, yeah.
love, I know.
Because I've dated some short men, and I feel as though I may have came off because of my height intimidating.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you saying you used to date a man that was your height and shorter.
Shorter.
And when you put on heels, I'm pretty sure he was
He felt
uncomfortable.
intimidated.
Yes.
He feels like I don't know what he feels like, but I feel that he may have felt I was overpowering him.
Yeah. Most men don't want to feel overpowered
Yeah.
by their lady.
I talked to a short guy twice.
And how that turned out for you?
The first time, I think it's more so was about what other people thought when they saw us together,
Yeah.
more than how we felt when we were together.
Okay.
So while we were together, it was fine. You were a soul, I'm a soul. We
Mhm.
connect, boom. But when we were together, if there had to be a picture, it's just like
He was uncomfortable.
a little imbalance.
You ain't feel uncomfortable a little bit? Like, I need a
I
taller
think
dude?
he was more comfortable than I, because he was high paid, high status.
Oh, okay.
So he was very confident.
Yeah.
And I'm not materialistic. I care more about internal things than I care about external things.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was the first time I ever talked to someone or gave someone my time and attention that was smaller than me,
Yeah.
it was a little uncomfortable. It took some getting used to, and I never got used to it.
Mm-hmm.
The second time, I was older, and it didn't bother me as much. Still high status, confident.
Yeah, but you ain't with him now, though.
Not with him now, but I'm married though, so it's like.
Yeah, well, before that, like, what made you ain't want to mess with him no more?
Short.
He was short.
How you
I'm
gonna
just
answer me
saying.
though? She came in with the. No, but the truth is, I talked to him while I was married.
Yeah?
That's the truth.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're going to move on, right? Let me ask you this.
We gonna move on.
We're going to move on from that. New topic now.
No sex though, guys. No sex.
What makes you friend zone a guy? What makes you put a man in the friend zone?
Lack of awareness.
Really?
Go ahead, love.
Friend zone.
Take off, love.
Immediately.
Okay, well, what makes me friend zone a guy? Are you saying this from a perception of being in a relationship or being single?
You could get both.
Okay. So that would be
Well, let's
Just
let's
his-
first do the single one.
okay. Yeah, it would definitely be like his like what he knows, like his knowledge, his awareness about himself, how he carries himself, the things he find important to talk about, what things are meaningful in conversation to him. Will be my first observation.
Because that's the foundation.
Yeah, because
If
some
the foundation
guys,
screwed up, it ain't nothing.
So
yeah,
so
and that literally kind of just, and he can be attractive, and he can be tall, handsome, sexy. He could be short, handsome, and sexy, no matter what.
But if you off,
But it's just like,
hold on, love.
Sometimes
Hold on, love. So let's say you meet a guy at the bar. Y'all let you.
I don't want to meet a guy at the bar. That's
Okay.
That's not a place
Okay.
for me.
You at the supermarket.
Okay, let's get it.
He meet you. He come holler at you, talk to you, get your number, IG or whatever it is. Women like to give out their IGs now, not the number. And all of a sudden you talking to him on the phone. All of a sudden you like, damn, I can't see this. Me and him being together. And then all of a sudden you friends on him. What would make him do? What would make you friends on him? That type of scenario.
Okay, so that's actually happened to me, single or in not in both scenarios. And this scenario, I was in a relationship and a guy did approach me. We met at the store. I spoke to him. I thought he was really handsome, really nice looking, and I kind of just like let it go. And I was like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" Because I wanted to know what he does. He was a physical trainer. And so I was like, okay, I dig that. I dig working out and stuff. So I gave him my Instagram. So on the back of my phone, boom, he's sliding, get my Instagram and all my information. So he never contacted me, but I remember him telling me that, he's like, I be going to the Players Bar or Club or whatever it is here in Fort Lauderdale. So one day I decided to go. So I go there and I see him. I'm like, dang, he looks so nice and sexy and hot. But then I realize he's like drinking so much. He doesn't even know I'm there. I just see him like I'm doing like creep shit. So I just see him there and he's like drinking. And I thought I wasn't going to see him, but I just end up seeing him. And then I just started dancing by myself being there. And because at this point, I'm like, that's not my type of person. But then he comes and he brushes up against me. He was like, so you just over here dancing by yourself. He didn't even know who I was. And when I said, you must not remember who I am. And then when he finally told me, I think I remember your eyes. I said, yeah, I'm Love. And he's like, wow, I remember. Like an immediate red flag that I had control over to just be like, no, this is something I need to watch out for.
So you put him in the friend zone because he was over drinking too much,
yeah, well, he wasn't being
drunk.
any type of way towards me. However, he just was being a type of way towards himself. And that concerned me because it was like he was habitually doing it to himself and not feeling as though that was an issue. So that's what made me friend zone him later on after talking to him.
So him being a drunk kind of turned you off.
Yeah. And so that was the first thing. And then the second thing was how much he, is friends with his baby mothers and things like that. And how, they're not together no more, but they're like the best of friends. And I'm listening to him and I'm like, okay, no problem. It's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to bring that every conversation that we discuss. Yeah. So it's which made me feel like, if this is going to be the constant conversation and then you also drinking every popular days of the week, it's like
fuck your baby mama.
Yeah. Right. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that because I don't see nothing wrong with that for him. But if you're trying to branch out and talk to somebody, then you are literally just not creating a healthy, safe space mentally for myself or any other woman to receive that.
Okay.
Well.
So
that's a friend zone.
Well.
So Divine, in general, what would make you
okay with that?
Yes.
So in general, ladies, what would make y'all friend zone a guy? In general, just name like 2, 3 things. I want the men to know.
1, awareness. 2,
So he gotta
no
have
money.
So he gotta have awareness.
Awareness.
So
You
you're
have
friends
to-
on him.
If you're not aware of yourself,
Okay.
and if you're not aware of your connection, if you're not aware of yourself, you can't be aware of your connection to the Most High, which is where our power comes from. So 1, that's a dub.
Okay.
2, you have no money, you can't book a massage. That's a dub.
3, I love it. You need to book her massage, y'all. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So no money. Number 2. Got another one?
Number 3, hygiene.
Hygiene. Yep, I was going. That's on my list.
Wait, but some men, their naturalness smells tantalizing. I don't know. I'm just saying.
So do you agree with her?
I mean,
The
I
3?
agree. Yeah, I agree. I do agree somewhat. That's not what's going what make me friend zone a person though.
So what? So what would be your
not
top
their
3?
hygiene
What
for
would be your
me.
top 3?
I mean, we could talk about it. We could discuss that, but it literally for me is, are you like an obsessive drinker or a smoker, and also, you know, you gotta have some sort of awareness about yourself, like she was saying, like, you know, what are your goals, what is your passion. Are you doing things that's meaningful? For me, are you doing things that's meaningful in your life? Did you wake up and do this, and was it meaningful for you?
Yeah.
You know, what is it meaningful? Is everything that you're doing and putting in your body, things that you're doing, listening to, is it meaningful and purposeful?
Which goes into the awareness.
Yeah.
I met this guy today on the beach. I was doing massages on the beach today. And I got a whole bunch of people, they got my number, but there was this one guy, he wanted to book, I have a $2,000 session, right? He wanted to book my $2,000 session. And he had like a month full of plaque on his bottom teeth.
I'm so done.
So you're saying men gotta have good teeth?
And his locks.
Nice teeth.
Not saying that you have to have nice teeth, but he had months full of plaque on his teeth, and his locks were like
messy.
Not messy, because I like free form, but just he was just unkept, and it made me not even want to accept my $2,000 session on him.
Really?
Like, I don't even want the money, bro.
I hope the fellas listening.
Take care of
I hope the fellas listening.
Go use the money. Go to the dentist.
But hold on. The thing is, I want the fellas to listen to what y'all saying, because a lot of this stuff I be trying to tell the fellas, but I have to bring the women in to actually prove it.
Oh my goodness.
So hygiene, and you said the last one.
Like the sense of like your awareness, your purpose.
And having a drive.
Yeah, having a drive, having, ambition, purpose, goals.
Yes.
But seriously, that teeth thing, that's a real thing now.
Women
because
love
it says
teeth.
a lot about you, just as people.
Like just like how well you keep up with yourself. Now I'm a natural person with, I don't really put on too much makeup or anything like that. I'm not really
but
big on that.
cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes, for sure. And so if a man doesn't care about like how he looks to present himself for his meaningful things, then what are you going to care about?
Yeah.
Like it goes deeper than your own self appearance. Mm-hmm. Like what will we look like, and what will we look like to the world,
No, you're right.
And our children, like, what would they look like? What?
Yeah, the plaque was a dub for me. I don't even want to be in your space.
So let me ask you this. You got another one. Do you think men and women are the same?
They are not the same.
In the relationship wise.
No.
They are the same, but they're not the same. There are ways that we are the same, and there's ways that we're not.
So name a couple.
The way that we are the same is the fact that we have a soul.
Okay.
We have a body.
Well, basically what I'm saying is, you think we're equal.
We're equal in that sense.
Okay.
We have a body, then we have a soul.
Okay.
Boom. We're equal in the sense of we have a choice to bear good fruit or bear bad fruit. Like, do good things or do bad things. Yeah. We're equal in that capacity. We're not equal When it comes to our physical,
Yeah.
like women are the weaker vessel.
Okay. I'm
Physically.
glad you said that.
Yeah,
this
we
is
are,
true.
and we need the man, the strength,
To be strong.
yeah.
Yes.
Be that rock.
Yes.
We would have no buildings. We would have no buildings if it was
Okay.
not for the men.
For sure.
So,
No
I certainly
shelter.
agree with you.
No shelter.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
So
we'll
you
figure
agree,
it out.
though?
I agree with that.
As women, we have the ability to compensate. We would
And
have
multiply.
buildings. They wouldn't probably not be as great buildings, but they would be buildings. But no,
Possibly. Yeah.
So you think?
potentially.
What about you? You think we equal? Love?
No.
No.
No. I'm in such a whole different plateau of my life with having my partner to see that. At one point in time, I felt like we were equal. Me and men were equal, and that's because at a point for a long time. By the way, I'm a mother, so I was a single mother, having my own single household, having to take initiative to be in a position to provide, protect, nurture, multiply, all of those things, and it kept me at a certain way that literally had me bringing my masculinity to the front. So when I was in a relationship with that man who actually was there, and he was that type of guy that would be on the video games and do all of that,
Yeah.
there was an imbalance, which I felt table.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's just rightfully so, just not the same, and it's not equal. I mean, we may be equal in, okay, that's masculine, that's feminine, and that is equal. But as far as like doing certain things, preparing for homes, or just providing and nurturing, those are different spectrums of where we're not equal.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really like how the man is not, because they're not as emotional. You're not as emotional.
Yes.
You're not as all over the place. And as women, like usually we wear so many hats. And sometimes we can be all over the place. And a lot of times it takes a man with that oneness, that vision, that direction, that sternness, that
Yeah.
to like really be like boom.
Okay.
And
So
make everything work.
so basically, y'all saying the man, he need to be the leader.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think I'm with y'all. I think men and women are not equal in my eyes. I don't think it's certain things men can't do that women can do, and
That's
women,
right.
certain things women can't
That's
do.
right,
that
you
men
guys.
can do.
But it's equal to in the sense of we both have different roles. We're equal. We're just different.
So hold on. I think I don't think in the household, in a relationship, I don't think we should be equal. I think to me, I believe men need to. I don't believe women should make more. I don't believe women need to make more money than men. Like I wouldn't date somebody that makes more money than me.
Why you do that?
That's me.
Okay.
So hold on. That's just me. That's the way. That's what I believe. I need to be the breadwinner
I just
and the leader.
intersected this
There's
with my
nothing
husband.
wrong.
Actually, I just intersected this with my husband. But I do believe that we are equal but different,
Okay.
and the man is definitely the head.
Yes. But it's not happening no more like that. A lot of women don't believe that.
I concur.
It's the younger women don't
I
believe that.
concur. My partner, he's the breadwinner, and
Okay.
so because he's the breadwinner, however, I'm there creating, and I'm in a safe space in my spirit
Mm-hmm.
to create. If he had not provided him just following that innocence about himself
Okay.
and been goal driven and not telling me what to do, because he doesn't tell me what to do. He, because he follows his vision, his dreams, his goals, he creates a space for me where I feel safe, confident, and feel to create. And I can nurture that within myself and at the same time nurture him. So, and he never has to come out his mouth to tell me, you need to submit to me or be submissive to me or I make the most money. What I say goes. He don't have to say that to me.
Okay.
If a man should ever have to say that, this is where he's too much into his ego. This is where he is now have classified himself as a narcissistic person because he's only caring about himself. If this woman is not doing anything to like create, to multiply, or to nurture the situation, then he needs to reevaluate what he wants in his life. And the same goes for that woman. If they don't come to like a communication where they can actually understand each other, then that's not the right way to go.
Okay.
So,
well, it's damn, we ran out of time.
No.
Yeah, if I'm supposed to be here earlier,
I will.
we could have had 2-3 hours going.
I know, right?
But so we gonna have to.
But I got a new car though. I was at the car dealership.
congratulations.
Yeah, she helped me up
Worked
for a
so
new
hard
car.
and got that
But I'm glad you got a new car.
vacation.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
glad.
T. I appreciate that.
I'm glad. You know what?
Yeah.
We're going to have to close it out, but I appreciate y'all coming.
Yeah,
I really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. It was.
Yeah, I
good
had the mirror
conversation.
talk today, and I canceled to come here.
Really?
Yeah, mirror talk event.
Oh, I think I seen it online. Something
that-
about. Oh, it's a podcast named Mirror Talk.
Well, it's a workshop, mirror talk for women to work on self
Oh, okay.
development.
No, that was something else then.
Yeah, you saw the
But-
yoni yoga.
Final statement.
Yeah, final statement.
Yes.
You know, I appreciate y'all coming. And, you know, we're going to have to do this again when we have more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Divine.
Well,
So-
to wrap up what you were just talking about, yeah, the men are very much important. We're both leaders, we're both followers,
Okay.
but it's important because I've dealt with my husband being the breadwinner, taking care of the rent, me being comfortable, like not working my job, letting go of my job, and creating in that space. And I've also dealt with the opposite, where I was
The
taking
breadwinner.
care of everything. I was, and so
That's what I'm saying.
I
We're
wanna
gonna,
come
we're gonna
back.
have to.
I
We're
wanna
gonna have to
come
do a
back.
part
That
two.
change, yeah.
We're gonna do a part
Let's
two.
do it.
So it's just that you have to be on time.
okay,
Alright,
divine
Miss
timing.
Divine. So
but
Divine and Love plug in your IG, everything so people can follow you.
Divine Savage, DIVINE SAVAGE, Divine Savage, and Divine Energy Retreats, Divine Movement.
Everything.
That's all that.
Go ahead,
Good,
Love.
good.
Plug yours in.
I'm at Love Fruit Blossoms and Love and Peace Wellness. That's it. That's my mic.
Okay. Okay.
Drop.
So yeah, ladies, safe to say, I'm not an asshole.
You have not been an asshole
Yeah.
today.
Well, today,
Let's see
my
part two. Let's see
You're-
part
Let's
he's
see
not
part
an
two.
asshole today. Congratulations and a round of applause.
Part two,
Hey,
we'll see.
we
Part
getting
two.
what we
It's
get.
just that we had to get in a lot of questions before time. So, and it was good conversation. So make sure y'all follow Tough Talk Podcast Miami. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. In the bio of my IG page, I have everything. I'm on Rumble, TikTok, everything else. So with that being said, that's it.
Bless up, bless up.
Peace.
Tough talk. What's up?